Welcome back to Eagle TV.
Merry Christmas!
It's only the second day of December.
I'm still in the Christmas mood.
All right, well, I hope everyone is rested and ready to finish out this school year strong.
You want to know what I want for Christmas this year?
No.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. I want a Dyson Airwrap, a ring from James Avery, and lots of Kit Kats. Those are my favorite chocolates.
That means almost nothing to me.
Does that mean you almost care about me?
Let's just get to devotion.
Hey, I'm Brody.
And hi, I'm Daniel. Welcome to this week's devotion. This week we're talking about showing kindness to others.
Great, but how do we do that?
Well, it can be just as simple as sitting by someone who is alone at lunch.
Really?
Yeah, in Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ, God forgave you."
Wow, this is really cool. And it's a great thing to show God's love to others, just like we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Right, and I challenge you to find someone this next week who you can show kindness to. And with that, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him.
So that you may overflow by the power of the Holy Spirit and have
a great week.
Wasn't Thanksgiving awesome?
Well, ours was.
I'm Caitlin Evans.
And I'm Madison Lawhorn.
This summer we had the opportunity to go to a cheer camp in Mesquite where we were nominated for NCAA All-American Cheer.
Including making the team, we had a couple other chances to perform in different places.
One of them was Disney World for Thanksgiving, which we chose. Being nominated as an All-American cheerleader takes great responsibility, leadership, technical skills, and strong personal values.
We had to work very hard during cheer camp and stay strong for our team. We came through though. We won the overall award, the Herky Award, and many other awards.
Along with cheering, we also got to have some fun in Disney World.
This was so much fun, and it was a great experience.
It really was. Thank you, Varsity Spirit, for this opportunity.
Back to Austin and Alli.
Alli, since you're so focused on Christmas, will you be able to study for the exams?
Well, I should be, but only one thing could stand in my way of studying. Do you want to know what that is? If someone steals my Dyson Airwrap.
What would I need your hairdryer for?
I'm not talking about you. That was a warning shot. Now on to Jordyn with the special interview.
Thank you, Alli. Today I'm here with Mrs. Lawhorn, HCA secondary art teacher, and she has a couple paintings in the Giddens Gallery of Fine Art in Grapevine, which is what we're going to be getting more into today. And, well, thank you for joining us, first of all.
Welcome.
So my first question is, how long have you been with this art gallery?
Officially, I've been with this gallery for 6 months, I guess, but I've been showing my art all over Dallas in different exhibits and things like that for about 5 years now.
Oh,
so
okay. And then, how did you feel like whenever you first got this offer?
Well, having done many exhibits, I've met a lot of different artists all over the Dallas area, and so I met one of the resident artists that's there right now, and she called me back in April, I guess, and she's like, "Hey, we have an opening at this gallery. I think your art would be an amazing fit," and that's just not something I ever thought I would do because it's contracted, and so this is a permanent position. And so whenever she called me, it was a little bit of disbelief, but then I was really nervous about it too because I'm like, my art is not good enough to be in a gallery permanently. You know, we all struggle with our own insecurities. And your art is very personal. As you know, it can be very personal. And so whenever I got that offer, I really didn't think they would take it. I called them. I let them know I was interested. We met for a meeting back in, I think it was June or July, is when I finally met with them. And it was immediately warm and comfortable. So, yeah, it was really awesome.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And my next question is, what are some of your favorite paintings that are in the art gallery?
I think right now I have 23 pieces in the gallery, which is actually quite a bit. I mean, I've done so many pieces, but the ones that are probably my favorite, I have this big peacock that I just finished, and I love the intricacies of it because it's like taking God's creation and then you're just kind of abstracting it just a little bit. So I love the peacock painting right now. I love the texture within the tail. It's really extra, which they've got really extra tails, and so that makes me really happy. I've done some portrait pieces called Revealed, so it's like a series of 5 paintings, and they're not super realistic, but it's like a praying woman. So you've got all this kind of abstract background, like the chaos of the world, but then this face kind of comes out of it like she's praying through the chaos. And I love the meaning of that piece. And then the other one, I have this piece called A World is a Painting, or the World is a Painting. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, but it's this girl walking through a sunflower field. And so the sunflower field was actually finger painted. And so it's really kind of loose and abstract. But then the figure is very realistic. And so it's like this real woman walking through a painting. And I always feel like that when I'm walking out in nature. It's like, oh, well, this is God's artistry. So those are cool.
I noticed that you post them mostly on your Instagram, and usually whenever you create a new painting, you'll post them on there. And my last question is, when did you know you wanted to be an art teacher or start working with art?
I think if I think back on my first childhood memory, I thought I wanted to be an artist because my mom was an artist, but she was also a statistician and a math teacher and all this kind of stuff too. And so, you know, the world kind of makes you think that, oh, well, I can't do this. I can't be an artist. You know, it's a struggle. That's a real struggle. And so my dreams changed, and I thought I wanted to be a marine biologist or a veterinarian. And so I went to school to be a scientist. And so I have an agriculture degree in wildlife sciences. But then at the last school I taught at, I went ahead and got my certification to teach art, just because those childhood dreams, they never really go away. I'm like, oh, well, that would be really cool to get to teach art someday because I love it. But I hadn't painted in decades at that point. But then my principal came to me and was like, hey, we need a new art teacher, and you really help grow the science program, so we really want you to help grow our art program. I'm like, blind faith. So I took it, not knowing anything about how to teach art. I still don't think I really know how to teach it, but we're figuring it out. But anyways, whenever that door opened, I became an art teacher. I started painting more. It was like this door opened for me. It's like God was sitting there going, you stupid sheep, this is what I wanted for you all along. I still love science. I incorporate wildlife into my art a whole lot because it inspires me. But I love teaching art. It's just not something I ever thought I would do.
Well, trust me, you're good at it.
I try.
Well, thank you for joining us, and truly your art is an inspiration to all of us.
You did good.
Hello, and welcome back to Rockwall Rundown. On Saturday the 3rd, there will be the Rockwall Hometown Christmas from 4 to 11 p.m. On the same day, the second annual Texas Toy Jam will happen at Smoke Monkey Barbecue from 1 to 10 p.m. On Saturday, too, there is the Rockwall Christmas Parade, and there will be a ton of floats and a lot of fun things to do. HCA is a big part of the parade here, and the floats are the Dazzlers, the Mini Dazzlers, the Sparklers, the Scream Team, the middle school and high school cheer team, the high school volleyball team, the middle school football team, the cross-country teams, the National Honor Society, the Student Council, elementary, the musical we're performing, Shrek the Musical, and marketing by Nicole Cox. The parade will be from 9 to 11 a.m., and that's all I have for this week's rundown. So I'll see you out in Rockwall.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Weird But True. So since the World Cup has started, I have a fact about a different type of soccer tournament. It's called the Robo Cup. The Robo Cup is basically just a bunch of human-like robots playing soccer. This tournament is held every year in a different country. This year it was held in Bangkok, Thailand, and last year it was in Portugal. The wacky word for this week is odontophobia. Odontophobia is the fear of teeth, so if you have this phobia, I would advise you not to become a dentist. Well, that's all that I have for this week, and always remember to stay weird.
Greetings, Officer Jones here, and today's safety tip of the week is shopping safety. Shop with a buddy and do not walk parking lots alone or while looking at your phone. Keep your eyes moving and look around you for danger signs. No one should be able to walk up to you without you seeing them in advance to plan your response. Keep your pepper spray handy and available. Do not drive speeding through parking lots, for having an accident will dampen the holiday mood. Think safety at all times and plan for a Merry Christmas.
Well, we now have news ever since Camryn turned up last week.
Well, Austin, I just got some news of my own.
Let me guess, Dyson Airwrap.
Indeed, Austin. The Dyson Airwrap has sold out, And I don't care if some sweet old Grandma Myrtle bought that Dyson for her grandbaby McKinley. I will fight her for it, and I don't even care.
Whoa. You know that's not the only gift you can get for Christmas, right?
True. I guess I'll have to settle for my James Avery ring.
Let's just move on. Cam's back now.
Yeah, she has her own segment now. What is she gonna do again?
I think she's gonna tell us right now. Take it away, Cam.
Thanks, Austin. Each week I'll be sharing a fun fact and the weather for the week. The weather forecast for next week is wet, cloudy, and chilly weather. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday have a 30 to 40% chance of showers and will be cloudy late in the week. Speaking of wet and rainy, snails have been known to sleep up to 3 years if the weather isn't moist enough to meet their needs. Thanks for watching Fun Fact Friday. See you next time.
Hey guys, welcome to No One Knows, the show where no one knows, and you don't, what topic we're doing today. Today we're going to do 3 different questions with 3 different people. And the questions are, do you eat mac and cheese with a fork or a spoon? I eat it with a fork, obviously. Question 2, how do you put on your shoes and socks? Sock, sock, shoe, shoe, or shoe, sock, shoe, sock? Oof, that is a mouthful. And finally, is clear a color? It 100% is. But let's go to the students and see what they have to say. Hey guys, I'm here with
Lola,
and I heard it's your birthday today, so happy birthday.
thank you.
All right, so how do you eat mac and cheese? With a fork or a spoon?
A spoon.
All right, nice. Hey guys, I'm here with Caden. All right, so how do you put your shoes on? Sock, shoe, or sock, sock, shoe, shoe?
I start off with my right sock, and then I'll go with the left sock, and then we'll come back around, right shoe, and then to the left shoe.
All right,
And if I'm feeling spontaneous, I'll go with sock, shoe, and then sock, shoe.
Hey guys, I'm here with
Cooper?
All right, is clear a color?
No.
All right, well then how do you see glass?
You see what's through glass. You don't see glass.
All right. All right, that's all I have for this week, and see you next time.
Hello everyone, I'm Robbie back with High School Sports. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving last week, and let's get right into it. On Friday, November 11th, the HCA football team traveled to Azle to play Azle Christian for the first round of the playoffs. They did lose the game 28-77, but this year they had a major improvement from last year's season, going from an 0-8 record to an 8-2 record. They also had the first winning season since 2016. And congratulations to seniors Zachary Neff and Will Constable being selected to the Texas Private School All-Star Game. Now that the football season is over, we are moving on to basketball. On Thursday, November 17th, the varsity guys team played their first game against Lake Hill Prep. They did lose their first game of the year, 33-51. But here is sophomore Callahan Huber making back-to-back three-pointers. Then, on Tuesday, November 29th, the girls and guys varsity played against Faustina. The girls lost their game 15-56, and the guys lost their game 37-62. Here's a video of freshman Deanna Montgomery making a couple free throws. That's all for this week. Now on to Cammie with Middle School Sports.
Thanks, Robbie, and welcome back, everyone, to Middle School Sports. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, and we have a little bit of sports going on, and all the middle school basketball teams had a game on Thursday against Lake Hill Prep. It's a little odd that we don't have much sports activity this week, right? But don't worry. I'm here to talk about the FIFA 22 World Cup. If you don't know what this is, FIFA stands for the Federation International Football Association, or as properly said in other countries, la Federación Internacional de Fútbol Asociación. And no, this isn't American football. This is traditional football, or as Americans call the sport, soccer. The FIFA World Cup is the most prestigious soccer competition in the world. Much like the Olympics, it is held every 4 years and has 32 teams from all over the world. The competition is a month long, and the host country for 2022 is Qatar. Recently, the USA beat Iran 1-0, and quarterfinals will be next Friday through Saturday. Semifinals will begin Tuesday, December 13th, and play through the 14th. Third place playoffs are on December 17th, and the finals are on December 18th. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I can't wait to see y'all next week.
Well, that was a great show to come back on.
I agree, but we only have one show left before the end of the semester.
That's really sad. But not as sad as my dad.
Stop. And don't worry, we'll eventually be coming back to the show sometime soon.
Yeah, but it's like a month without Eagle TV. And a whole year without my Dyson Airwrap.
I think you'll manage. But for now, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Eagle TV.
Also, follow Eagle TV on the gram.
Also, for next week's show, I will make a note that Alli will never say the gram again.
So stay tuned to see if I really listen to Austin, and we'll see you next time.